Have you ever stopped to think about the weight we carry when we start the day alone? Sometimes, before we even set foot on the ground, our minds are already full. Bills to pay, decisions to make, problems to solve, difficult conversations that need to happen. Without realizing it, we clothe ourselves with a burden that was never ours to carry. It's like trying to get through the day with a backpack full of rocks. Each anxious thought is another rock we put inside. We often wake up and already try to control every detail, predict every step, anticipate every problem. The heart races, the body becomes tense, and the soul starts the day tired before it even begins. But what if, before any movement, before coffee, before even opening your cell phone to check your messages, you simply decided to surrender everything to the Lord? Surrender the fears that try to steal your peace. Surrender plans that, no matter how good they are, don't compare to what He has for you. Let go of the expectations, yours and others, that weigh on your shoulders. And even deliver what you don't even know will happen today. Because when God is in front, what seemed heavy becomes light. When He holds the reins, even unexpected turns are part of the right path. When He is in control, the burden is lifted from you and onto the shoulders of the one who never tires. Today, let us together place each part of our day in the hands of the one who knows exactly how to guide us. And more than that, let's start the day resting in the fact that He is already in the future, preparing everything so that we can cross safely. If this message has already touched your heart, write now in the comments, "I give everything to the Lord." It's not just a comment, it's a prophetic act. It is a way of publicly recording your decision not to carry alone what only God can support. And I encourage you to share this video with someone who woke up feeling overwhelmed, perhaps feeling like they can't face the day. A simple prayer can change someone's course. It can be the ray of hope they need to keep going. The Bible reminds us in Psalm 37:5, "Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will bring it about." See how profound this promise is. First comes the action, delivering. Surrendering is not saying, "Lord, it's in your hands," while deep in your heart you still try to control. Surrendering is truly letting go, opening your hand, letting go. It is placing it in God's hand and not taking it back. Then comes the posture, trust. Trusting means resting, even when we don't see the solution. It's believing that even if things don't get resolved in my time or my way, they are being led by the best Father there is. And finally comes the promise. He will do it. He will act. He will take care. He will straighten the path, open doors that need to be opened, close doors that are not good for us, and get us exactly where we need to be. When we put everything in God's hands, it doesn't mean that problems disappear immediately, but it means they are now in the right hands, and hands that once held the entire universe can certainly hold you today. Now, I want to invite you to a moment of true surrender. If you can, close your eyes. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe, bring to mind each thing that occupies your heart today. The problems, the doubts, the commitments, the fears, even the dreams. We're not just watching another video. We stand before the Creator, who loves us with an eternal love and who at this very moment is ready to carry what you can no longer carry alone. Today is the day to let go of the reins and say, "Lord, take everything. My life, my day, my plans. They are yours. Lord, before any human word touches my ears, before any thought of worry tries to invade my mind, I raise my voice to say, You are my God, my Lord, and my sustenance. I don't start this day trusting in my own strength because I know it is limited. I do not place my hope in what I can control because I recognize that alone I cannot manage the next minute without you. I worship you, Lord, not just for what you have done in my life or what you will do in the future, but for who you are. You are faithful. Even when I falter, you remain steadfast. You are just. Even when the world seems unjust, I know your judgments are perfect. You are loving, and that love is not based on my performance, but on your unchanging character. You are good, not sometimes, not just on bright days, but always, even when my vision is limited to perceive. Today, before anything else, I give you everything. I surrender my schedule to you, knowing that my schedule may change, but your plans remain. I surrender my thoughts to you, so that they may be filtered by your truth and not polluted by the lies that the world whispers. I surrender my plans to you, understanding that no matter how high I dream, your purpose is even higher. I give you my dreams, because I know that in your hands they become not only personal achievements, but blessings that touch other lives. Surrender, Lord, means giving up control. It means stopping trying to hold the reins of something that, in truth, was never fully under my control. It means trusting that you know what is best, even when what is best is not what I expected. So today, I place at your feet not only the good things, but also the things that weigh me down. My worries about the future, my internal struggles, my relationships, my finances, my health, and even the feelings that I can't even explain. I also include the areas that I think I can control on my own, because I know that even in them, I need your guidance. Lord, take the center of my day, take the center of my heart. May every step I take be guided by your hand, and may every breath I take be a reminder that I am not living for myself but for you. Today I choose not only to start the day with you, but to stay with you until the very last minute. Because everything I am and everything I have only finds meaning when it is completely surrendered to you. Amen. Guide my steps, Lord. Do not let me turn aside to the right or to the left from the path you have prepared for me. Hold my hand tightly, like a father holds the hand of a child who is still learning to walk. If I try to run to a place that won't do me any good, pull me back with love. If I hesitate in the face of something you have already confirmed, give me the impetus to move forward. And if the path becomes dark and confusing, may your light be enough to show me the next step, even if I don't see the whole path. Protect my mind, Lord. There are so many noises trying to distract me. Worries about tomorrow, memories of the past, unfair comparisons, voices that criticize or discourage. Put a wall around my thoughts so that anxiety can't find a way in. Cover me with your shield so that the enemy's lies do not penetrate my heart. If thoughts of fear try to creep in, remind me of your promises. If doubts arise, let your word be louder than any other voice. Free me from distractions that seem small, but take me away from what really matters. Help me realize when I'm wasting energy on things that don't have eternal value. May my mind be focused on what is pure, true, and praiseworthy, as Philippians 4:8 teaches. Give me discernment to make right decisions, Lord. The right choice is not always the easiest or quickest. Therefore, I ask for spiritual eyes to see beyond appearances and sensitivity to recognize your guidance. Don't let me decide based on impulse, pressure, or fear of displeasing someone. Teach me to wait for your confirmation, even when everything around me tells me to hurry. And Lord, along with discernment, give me courage to obey your voice. Because I know that knowing what is right is not enough. You have to have faith to act. Often obeying will mean going against majority opinion, giving up something that feels good, or stepping out of my comfort zone. But I would rather walk in the center of your will than feel safe in a place where you are not. Today, Father, may my every decision be a reflection of your wisdom, and my every step a reflection of your direction. And that at the end of the day I can look back and say, I didn't lead my life, the Lord led me. Today before you, Lord, I choose to declare my spiritual position. I know that circumstances may try to push me into doubt, fear, and confusion, but I stand up in faith and say, I reject confusion. I do not accept living like someone who does not know where he is going, because your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Confusion does not come from you, but clarity and peace are fruits of your presence. Therefore, every thought that leaves me lost, every indecision that tries to paralyze me, I now place before you. I choose to rest in the knowledge that you are already in control, and that is enough to calm my mind. I also declare I choose the peace that comes from your Spirit. It is not the fragile and temporary peace that the world offers, but the firm, solid, supernatural peace that can only be found in you. A peace that remains even in the midst of storms, that resists contrary winds, and that does not depend on circumstances to exist. This peace guards my heart like a shield, and today I refuse to trade it for worry or fear. If the news is bad, I will stand firm. If the day brings unexpected events, I will not lose my balance because my peace is anchored in your character, and you do not change. And I affirm with conviction, I walk in obedience, believing that your will is always better than mine. Obeying will not always be easy. Sometimes it will mean waiting when I want to act, or acting when everything inside me tells me to wait. It will mean giving up something I like to receive something I don't yet understand. But I choose to trust that your plan is higher, wiser and more perfect than any idea I could have. Lord, may every step I take today be an act of obedience. May every decision, big or small, be made in the light of your word and guided by your Spirit. Even if I don't understand all the details, I know that walking with you is always the safest path. Today, I take a stand. I reject confusion, embrace peace, and walk in obedience. And with these truths firmly in my heart, I face this day with the certainty that the Lord will lead me from victory to victory. As it is written in Proverbs 3:5-6, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. Lord, these words are not just nice advice or a catchphrase to memorize. They are a daily invitation to live in total dependence on you. You don't ask me to trust once in a while, or only when everything seems easy. You call me to trust with all my heart, with everything I am, without reservations, without backup plans in case something doesn't go as I expect. Trusting wholeheartedly means letting go of the control I try to hold on to. It means accepting that no matter how much I think I know the path, your gaze sees beyond every curve, sees dangers that I don't perceive and opportunities that I don't imagine. It means believing that even delays, route changes, and closed doors can be expressions of your care. Your word also warns me not to lean on my own understanding. How many times, Lord, have I relied on my own logic, my past experiences, or the opinions of others, thinking I was doing the best I could, only to realize I was going around in circles. My understanding is limited, but yours is perfect. My vision is short, but you see the beginning, the middle, and the end of all things. You call me to acknowledge you in all my ways, not just in the big moments, but also in the small everyday decisions, what to say, how to react, where to go, who to help. To acknowledge you means to consult you before acting, to hear your voice before hearing my own, and to seek to please you more than I please myself. And the promise is clear. You will make my paths straight. When I surrender to your guidance, I need not fear the winding paths, because you are an expert in making straight paths that seemed impossible. You remove obstacles, correct deviations, and lead me exactly to the place where your purpose will be fulfilled. Therefore, today I declare, I trust you before I trust myself, because I know your plan is always better, your timing is always perfect, and your love never fails. Lord, above any specific request I can make today, there is one cry I want to repeat every day. May my life be aligned with your will. I don't want to live chasing only what I think is good, but what you know is perfect. Because I know that outside of your will, even what seems like a victory can turn into a loss, but within it, even the struggles become part of a plan bigger and more beautiful than I can imagine. Aligning my life with your will means tuning my heart to your frequency. It means letting go of what is merely convenient, to embrace what is eternal. It means allowing your yes to move me and your no to protect me. Therefore, I pray that every step I take, every decision I make, every word I speak today will be the result of a life that is in tune with you. I also ask, Father, that my ears be sensitive to the voice of the Holy Spirit. Your Spirit does not shout, it whispers. And amidst the noise of the world and the noise of my own emotions, I don't want to lose that whisper. Teach me to recognize your voice as a child recognizes his father's voice in a crowd. If necessary, silence the voices that confuse me and increase the volume of your presence within me. May I not only listen but also readily obey when you lead me. And Lord, guard my heart so that no negative influence steals my peace. There are conversations that drain faith, environments that weigh on the soul, and thoughts that try to undermine the trust I have in you. Protect me from these influences, whether external or internal. May my peace, the peace your Son promised, and which is independent of circumstances, remain firm like a shield over my mind and heart. May this peace be like an anchor, keeping me firm, even if the day brings storms. And that in the end I may be able to say, nothing took me away from the center of your will, nothing muffled your voice, nothing stole the peace that you gave me. Dear Father, I now stand in the gap on behalf of every person who is hearing this prayer. The Lord knows every story, every battle, every thought they can't even put into words. Some started the day with a heavy heart, others woke up tired, without the energy to face another day. But Lord, you are the God who renews strength, who exchanges discouragement for hope, and who transforms tears into smiles. Therefore, I pray that your peace, that peace that surpasses all understanding, will invade every home, every mind, and every heart now. May it come in like a gentle wind and bring rest to those who are oppressed. May it be like a balm on the soul of those who are wounded. Show, Lord, to each person that they have not been forgotten. That even in silence the Lord is working. That even when it seems like nothing is happening, your hands are moving invisible pieces so that everything works together for the good. Renew the strength of the weary. Sustain with your mighty arm those who are in the midst of intense struggles. Comfort those who cry and heal the emotional wounds that no one sees. May each of them end this day with the certainty that you were present in every moment, in the smiles, in the tears, in the work, in the rest. Lord, today we declare together, in unity, victory will come. Not because everything will be easy, or because there will be no challenges, but because the Lord walks with us. We declare that this will be a day marked by your favor, guided by your direction, and guarded by your protection. And we chose to start it all with a simple, yet profoundly powerful act. We give everything to the Lord, because we know that, in your hands, even the most difficult situations become testimonies. Amen. If this prayer spoke to your heart, write here in the comments, I give everything to the Lord. It's not just a comment, it's a statement of faith. And share this prayer with someone who needs to be reminded today that God takes care of every detail of our lives. And never forget, before the day begins, let God begin in you.